want to thank each and every one of you for coming out this afternoon. I know you have a lot going on in your lives, and this means a lot to Southern Kern Unified School District. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to say thank you, and so happy to have you here today. This project, the building of 6 new kindergarten classrooms, although that sounds probably like something that was not really that involved or that difficult, let me just say we've been working on it for 3 years, and a couple of times I've been on the phone with California Department of Education where they've asked me, what is the name of your school again? Is it United Park? Is it Hamilton? Is it Rosamond Elementary? So at one point in time, I had a lady say, you need to go back and figure out what the name of your school is and then apply for those funds. So, you know, after I was nearly about ready to jump off the ledge, I said, no, ma'am, we know the name of our school and we have a CDS code and we're good to go. So here we are today, 3 years later, with 6 beautiful new kindergarten classrooms. So at this time, I would like to introduce the Board of Trustees for Southern Kern Unified School District, beginning with our Board President, Mr. Mario Gutierrez. Our Vice President, Mr. Robert Vincelet. Our Board Clerk, Ms. Sunny Hepburn. Board Member, Mr. Jem Bender. Board Member, Mr. Dwayne Moore. At this time, Mario, I would like you to come up and begin with our Pledge of Allegiance.
Sergeant Rojas.
Ready? Begin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Color. Right. Hey. Column right. March.
Gutierrez, and thank you to the Rosamond High Early College Campus Cadet Corps under the leadership of Captain Wallace. We are very, very proud of our Cadet Corps. We have a Cadet Corps at Rosamond High, and we also have a Cadet Corps at Tropico Middle School. These kids are doing outstanding work. At this time, we have some dignitaries with us this afternoon who would like to make a presentation to, love this one, eat more protein through my hair, I guess. To our board president and also myself, and I'd like to begin with from the office of Congressman Kevin McCarthy. I'd like to ask Mr. Jake Lopez to come up.
So a couple weeks ago, I was actually walking through this area, and I exclaimed to someone, I go, it's windy up here. He goes, get used to it. So I'm from the city of Taft, and I gotta say, I love the small town energy. You know, I can see the staying power, people that have been around for a long time, and that's what makes a difference. Again, my name is Jake Lopez with the office of Congressman Kevin McCarthy, and just want to be here to celebrate with everyone here. 3 years, 6 individual classrooms, it's incredible, and I'm just so excited for the kiddos that are going to come through here, that are going to learn about the American flag, that are going to learn about the Pledge of Allegiance and all these incredible things here. It's exciting. So to the board, to everyone that made this happen, congratulations. I'm happy to present a certificate from Congressman Kevin McCarthy and also an American flag that was flown over the United States Capitol. So we'd love for you to have that. Feel free to fly it. It is nylon, not cotton, so it should stand up in this weather decently. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
From Assemblyman Tom Lackey's office, I'd like to invite Anna Zarley to the podium.
Hi everyone, I love Rosamond. Just want to let you know that, little tidbit. But on behalf of Assemblyman Tom Lackey's office, we just like to say congratulations. The school is beautiful as it is, but look at this, how wonderful it looks. And now I can't wait to see the bell, because that's why I'm here, right? I want to see that beautiful bell. So, on behalf of Assemblyman Tom Lackey, I'd like to present you with this beautiful certificate in recognition of the unveiling of the school bell.
And last but certainly not least, I'd like to invite from Supervisor Jack Scribner's office, Miss Laura Lynn Wyan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laura Lynn Wyatt, and I am Kern County Supervisor Zach Scribner's East Kern Field Representative. I see a lot of familiar faces in the audience, and this is an exciting day for Rosamond Elementary. 6 new kindergarten classrooms is a huge undertaking and an accomplishment you should be very, very proud of. I did bring a certificate as well on behalf of Supervisor Scribner, and it says to the Southern Kern Unified School District, in honor of your ribbon cutting and unveiling of the Rosamond Elementary School Bell. Congratulations on behalf of Supervisor Zach Scribner. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you all representatives for being here this afternoon, and I will make sure that all of our congressmen and our assemblymen and also our supervisor all get a thank you from us, because it means a lot to us that you're here today. Well, before we unveil the Rosamond Elementary bell, you're going to have to indulge me. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it brief as I can, but a short little story as to how I even became aware that there was such a thing as a bell. 3 years ago, when I became the superintendent in Southern Kern, early in my first year, one of my board members at that time, Yolanda Sanchez, who I guess is a member of the Historical Society, invited me to attend a dinner that the Historical Society was holding that evening. And so I went to the dinner, had a lovely time. There were lots of people there, and I was trying to meet as many people in Rosamond as I possibly could that evening. And that night, Gretchen Winfrey was the speaker, and I really fell in love with her because she talked about her love of horses and just her life, and as a former educator, being a Rosamond resident for many, many years. So after the speech and after we had dinner, they had posters from the Historical Society, so I thought, I'm going to take a poster up and ask Gretchen to sign my poster, and then I'll put it in my office. And so I did, and she wrote something on my poster. And then afterwards she said to me, Barbara, have you seen the bell? What bell? Was my first comment. Where would I find that bell? And she said, I don't know. But there is a Rosamond bell, and it's very, very old. And she said, have you been on the RES campus? I said, I have. She said, you don't see any bell? And I said, I don't see any bell. But I said, if there's a bell, I'll do everything I can to find that bell. So moving forward, a couple days later, in comes Raleigh Davis, my director of grounds and maintenance. Where's Raleigh? Raleigh, wave your hand back there. And teachers, you're going to appreciate this. I was telling Raleigh the story, and I said, Raleigh, apparently there's a bell. And then, you know how what a first grader looks like when they've had their hand in the candy dish when maybe they shouldn't have? All of a sudden you see this grin come on Raleigh's face. And I looked at him and I said, Raleigh, do you know anything about this bell? He said, well, let me just put it to you this way, Barbara. If you can build a statue, if we get those 6 classrooms, don't worry about the bell. I'll give you the bell. So I was like, okay. So the bell became the least of my worries. So tonight, where is Gretchen? Gretchen, I want you to come up with Mr. Gutierrez, and I want you to unveil the bell, please.
I think it had to be.
Why don't you wait for John to videotape?
Okay.
So it was commissioned by the school district
Apparently.
to go into the new school.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
The new plaque is on the south side.
Yeah.
Then
Very good.
And that's a
that
picture
that
of
was just of where the school is, where
Uh-huh.
this school actually is, and this is taken from the corner of Diamond and Center. So that's why it has to be in here. It can't be out. further
Right,
away.
right.
Good.
Yeah.
And then-
then that's the school from about 1929 that was right here.
Yeah. Right. Terrific.
And there, Byron gave me that one. So
That's
Byron
from
went
the-
to that school.
1953.
Barbara's trying. Sorry, Barbara, we're looking at the school.
Good. Thank you.
New plaque that represents this Board of Trustees is on the south side of the bell. So if you get a moment, look at the plaques, because I thought Medallion, our construction company, did a superb job in refurbishing and getting those cleaned up. ready to be placed on the monument. So I'm glad. What do you think, Gretchen? Did we do okay? All right, thank you. Before we do the ribbon cutting, we're going to do the ribbon cutting in between buildings H and I, and then building J is in the front northeast side of the campus. So all the classrooms are open for you to visit today as you would like. It's important to the board and myself that we say thank you to some people who work really, really hard and who are great community members and do a lot for Southern Kern. And I just want to, first of all, start by thanking Congressman McCarthy's office, Assemblyman Tom Lackey, Supervisor Jack Scrivener, the RMAC, I see Bill is here, thank you, the Rosamond Rotary Club, Kern Antelope Historical Society, Rosamond Community Services District, Mr. Perez, where are you, Mr. Perez? He's over there. Thank you for being here. Rosamond Chamber of Commerce, Eric and Debbie Lansgard, Old Town Merchants. Do we have anyone here from Old Town Merchants? Yes. Terry? Is it Terry or yes? Okay, Terry and Marguerite. Thank you for being here. Local merchants such as Grocery Outlet, the McDonald's, the Marroquin Foundation, and Foster's Freeze. We get a lot of donations from our local merchants for students who are receiving academic awards, and we just want to say thank you for those. They mean a lot. I want to also give a shout out to former SKUSD board members, Sandy Kirk, Dr. Carol Robinson, and Yolanda Sanchez. Also, do we have any retired staff in the audience? Any former retired staff? Yes, thank you for being here today. That means a lot. AVEC Director Keith Dias. Keith, are you here today?
No.
Okay. I want to thank all of my SKUSD admin and cabinet members. I want to thank Rosamond Teachers Association, California School Employees Association. I want to thank HPLE, my project manager. As great as this is, we're actually moving from one project to another. Now we're going to the high school to put up a new cafeteria. Mr. Jaime Ortiz. Jaime, thank you, Jaime. I really appreciate it. It looks great. And Deepika, let me tell you, that lady does not miss a beat. She is incredible. So she's sort of Jaime's right hand, probably his left hand. Anyway, I want to thank also Flewelling and Moody Architects, Joselito Laxon, Scott Gaudinier, and Matt Buchanan. I want to thank Medallion. Is Craig here? Thank you, Craig, for being here. And Rick, where's Rick? Rick, I don't know what to say. Rick, you were like the guy just doing everything here. Thank you so much. And AMS Sue Willis. Is Sue here? Sue, thank you. We love our buildings. That's all I'm going to say. And I also want to thank the Rosamond News, John and Gail Joyce, and the Valley Press, Julie Drake. And I have to give a special thanks to some of our people who, first of all, Raleigh Davis. Raleigh, come on. I don't know. I can't tell you, when I first met Raleigh, I was like, I was a little nervous because I thought I know a lot about certain things, but I don't know much about construction. And so then when I met Raleigh, I felt like, okay, I can breathe, I can do this, you know, because he knows a lot about everything. Raleigh really does. He's like the, I don't know, the foundation of Southern Kern. Raleigh, I'm not going to ask you how long you've been here. I don't want to embarrass you, but I know it's been a long, long time. Raleigh, all I'm going to say is thank you so much. He's here every day. He's there he works Saturdays, he works Sundays, other duties as described. I don't know. He's above and beyond. I also want to thank my chief business officer, because when you build a project, this was $5 million plus project. Somebody's got to keep tabs on every little penny, and we have a great CBO, Mr. Robert Irving, who makes sure that we don't go above and beyond, but keeps us in line. I also want to thank my administrative assistant, Mrs. Sally Gaxiola, who is retiring on July 1st. But I'll get through it, I'm sure. I also want to thank Greg Norman from Caldwell, Flores and Winters, who really helps us get the financing we need at the state level for projects like this. I want to thank Santiago Mesa, the principal of Rosamond Elementary. Santiago, stand up. And Natalia Compton, the assistant principal. Thank you both, because besides, educating students, they were also attending construction meetings on Wednesday, so thank you both for that. And I want to thank the Rosamond Elementary School staff, because if you've ever tried to arrive and leave your workplace during a construction, when it's a construction site, you can just imagine it's not an easy thing to maneuver through. And they did a great thing. I never heard any complaints. Thank you, teachers at Rosamond Elementary. And finally, I want to thank our child nutrition department. After we do the ribbon cutting, I need each and every one of you to please go in the multi-purpose room and enjoy some hors d'oeuvres, because you will see, I'm not kidding, they have done a fantastic job. So I don't want to be eating here till 10 o'clock tonight, so please, I need each and every one of you to eat your fair share, okay? So if you will join me, we will walk over. Jaime, do you want to lead us over to...
Can I hijack you for just a minute?
Yes.
If you attended Rosamond Elementary and you are older than 60, stand up. Okay? Y'all stand up. If you attended Rosamond Elementary School, come on up here, you guys that are older than 60. And
come on, Raleigh. Can't hide. Steve left.
Who did? Steve?
Yeah.
She said older than 60.
Older than 60. Now, if you attended Rosamond Elementary and you are older than 70, raise your hand. If you attended Rosamond Elementary and you are older than 80, raise your hand. Okay, Byron, how old are you?
76.
76, our oldest Rosamond Elementary student here today. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara.
No, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So where did Jaime go? Jaime, if you would lead us over, please join us. We're going to, the board will do the ribbon cutting for our kindergarten class.
Okay, so everybody count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like butter, it slid right through this.
Thank you guys for walking over here. All six.
Can I have a picture? Go up closer. On the side. Down there. You don't have to go.
This is what one of the new classrooms looks like. They use the same floor pan that the earlier kindergarten classrooms had, and these 6 are new ones. This is the quad between the 6 new classrooms. Rosamond is expecting large enrollment in kindergarten, and so they've built these ahead of time. Hey, Mr. Mason, can I?
The letter's black. You can't read it.
They'll give me the kids' ideas.
Yeah. They're gonna come out with Sharpies and be like,
Filling it in one at a time.
Why are we building all these brand new classrooms?
so the new classrooms were part of the old plans, and so now we get to move the 2 classrooms, kindergartens that we currently have on campus here into the actual kindergarten classrooms that they belong in, kind of thing. And so that'll give us some additional support to be able to move more classrooms from the East Campus part over to the main campus here, kind of thing. So to fill everything in. So.
And do you expect more kindergarten students?
Every year it seems to get bigger. Every year it seems to get bigger. Just when we think that it has grown, it keeps growing, kind of thing. So yeah, we expect it to be more. I think we're at 890 kids right now. So I expect us to grow.
890 in the elementary school.
In the elementary school, yes, sir.
How many can you hold?
I think right now, with the new classrooms, I'm not quite sure the number, but I'm pretty sure we can probably hold another 4 classrooms, which would be at least anywhere from 24 to 28 more students in each classroom. So I think that would be a good setup.
That would be it.
So, yep.
Well, good.
Thank you, sir.